living in a castle is a bit like being in your very own romantic fairy tale. Although, to be honest, I'm not expecting too much action on the fairy front. Romance, though, is a different matter. I mean, of all the places on Earth, right, a castle should be as romantic as it gets. So how does this one stack up?
It's all organized. I've got everything in a list. The flowers, the gypsy violinist, and the chef from your mother's favorite restaurant.
Perfect, Marcus. You've done a fantastic job.
Glad to help.
A chef? A violinist? What's the big occasion?
It's Mummy and Danny's anniversary tomorrow. I'm organizing a surprise picnic for them in the forest.
Oh, that's a great idea. Ben, we should do something like that for our parents.
Are you kidding? They'd instantly think we've done something wrong and we're trying to get out of it by bribing them.
You're such a romantic.
Now, the only thing left is to find a perfect picnic spot in the forest. Any chance you can do it this morning?
Sorry, I've got a stack of jobs to do for your father.
And I can't do it. I have to discuss the menu with the chef.
I'd do it, but I know zilch about the countryside around here.
So how can we have a picnic in a romantic forest setting if we don't have a romantic forest setting?
Leave it to me.
You?
Yeah, 2 hours in the woods and I'll have it nailed. No worries.
Excuse me, aren't we forgetting something here?
Like?
Yes, like?
Like, A, you wouldn't know a romantic picnic setting if you fell over one. And B, you know even less about the forest around here than I do. No offense, bro.
None taken, my dear sister. But actually, I do have a trusted source of expertise who, I'm sure, will be only too willing to provide me with their requisite guidance.
Have you been putting too much sugar on your cereal again?
Sorry, what did he say?
I think he means he's about to put the hard word on some poor unfortunate who'll have no idea what they'll be in for.
Right. Well, I have no idea what either of you are talking about, but I'm glad we got it sorted.
The forest?
Yeah, you grew up around here, so I'm thinking you're the logical person to ask. Plus,
What?
you're a girl.
You've noticed?
What I mean is, Lily wants the perfect romantic spot, right? So I need a feminine eye to help me find it.
And what exactly do you expect from this feminine eye?
You know, kind of...
Yes?
Sort of a sense of...
Appreciation?
That's it. Appreciation. Couldn't have put it better.
Well, in that case, I'd love to.
You would? You would?
I love the outdoors, and coming from Australia, you must too.
Yeah. That's right. This is where it gets tricky. Just because you're from Australia, everyone thinks you've got these great outdoor skills. Should I tell her the truth?
Well, lots of that way, man.
Thanks.
You all right, Ben?
Yeah, I just hate the outback, that's all.
What outback?
It's barely the outer suburbs.
Whatever.
Is he serious, the outback?
As far as Ben's concerned, anywhere further than 100 metres from a shop is the outback.
Well, this could completely redefine Australia's whole geography.
Maybe I should keep that aspect of things to myself. The great outdoors. Can't think of anywhere I'd rather be. When can we leave?
Actually, that's the awkward part. I'm going to have to call around and see if I can find someone to stand in for me at the cafe.
Not a worry. Sam can do that.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. She'd love to do it.
I'd love to do what?
Please? It's only for a couple of hours and there'll hardly be any tourists today.
How do you know?
Instinct. You know, I have a feel for these things.
Oh, well, you should also have a feel for asking me before you dob me in for things.
I know. And I'm sorry, but think about it. We're doing this to help Lily.
No, I'll be doing this to help Lily. You'll be doing this to help you have some more time with Sophie.
What? Okay, yeah, you're right. Please, just 2 measly hours. We'll be back before lunch. Promise.
This is so typical of Ben. He does it to me all the time. This time, I'm gonna take a firm stand. Okay, but just this once.
Oh, thanks, Sam. I owe you.
Tell me about it.
I gotta go. We'll be back before you know it.
Was everything okay with Sam?
She couldn't be happier.
Must be so nice having such a generous sister. You're so lucky.
What can I say? It runs in the family.
I made us some morning tea.
Awesome. Here, let me. Oh, and I grabbed this mat from the office this morning.
Then we're all set.
For a romantic picnic setting, here we come.
Now we need to clean the windows in the chapel and then take the ladders up to the tower.
Got it.
Hello, Sam. Where's Sophie?
She's, doing something for Lily. I'm filling in.
Well, I hope she's back soon, or you'll be run off your feet.
Why?
We're having a visit from the Hasendorf Prison Quilting Club. I promised them a tour followed by the nicest coffee and cakes our region has to offer.
You did?
Good morning, ladies. Baron Philip van Azenborg, I'll be with you shortly. Marcus, don't forget, you need to finish those accounts so we can send out the invoices.
All right.
Delighted to meet you all. Please walk this way.
Thanks, Ben.
Sorry?
My brilliant brother told me to be quiet today. That should have tipped me off for a start. How am I supposed to make coffee and cake for all of them?
I'll come back and help between jobs for the Baron.
Thanks, but seems like you've got enough to do already.
Nothing that'll keep me from helping out a pretty girl.
Really? Who is she?
I'll let you guess. See you soon.
What exactly are we looking for?
What Lily said, a romantic spot.
Which is exactly what?
A romantic spot is a spot that's romantic. I don't know, don't girls know about this stuff?
Why should it just be girls? Shouldn't boys know about this too?
Yeah, well, you're right. So teach me what to look for.
Maybe a place where the light filters through the leaves.
Excellent. Light filtering through leaves is very good.
And a large shady tree for visual charm.
Shady trees are totally charming. Just right for a gypsy violinist.
A gypsy violinist? You must be kidding.
According to Lily, it's old-fashioned quaint. Who am I to argue?
Ben, I think you know more about this romance than you pretend.
I'm working on it.
You know where we are on the map?
It's all under control. There should be a small stream. That way.
So that's 4 cappuccinos, 2 espressos, 3 cafe lattes, and a tea?
No. 2 cappuccinos and 4 espressos, please.
Okay.
Cancel the espresso. I will have a cappuccino instead.
And the tea?
A peppermint tea.
Peppermint. Okay, I'll be right back.
How's it going?
Frantic.
I'll do some cleaning up.
Thanks, you're a lifesaver.
Young lady, please green tea instead.
Okay.
Sam, you haven't seen Marcus anywhere, have you?
Yeah, he's here helping me out for a few minutes.
Helping you out, but where's Sophie?
Sophie's helping Ben out, who's helping you out.
Right, got the picture.
Anything wrong?
Look, I know it's busy here at the cafe, but I don't think you should ask Marcus to help you out. He has so much to do already.
But
Marcus, the bank manager called. He wants the accounts finished by 2.
On my way. Sorry, Sam. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Sure, Marcus. Thanks.
Seriously, Sam, he has to be as free as possible. The best thing you can do is give him some space.
Give him some space? What is going on here? Lily's trying to tell me something and it feels horribly familiar. I've heard those words before. Last year, I was jamming with this band at school. Kayla was the drummer and her boyfriend Brad was on guitar. Brad was cute, but not I want you to be my boyfriend cute. We just really enjoyed making music together. Somehow, though, Kayla got the wrong idea.
That's it. Either she goes or I'm out of here.
Sorry?
Ugh, don't act all innocent, Sam. Go find your own boyfriend.
Kayla, what are you talking?
I saw the way you looked at him.
We were just having some fun jamming. You don't understand.
I understand, all right. Look, just give him some space, okay?
So add 2 and 2 together and you can only get one possible result, right? Lily is jealous. Jealous of me getting close to Marcus. Someone tell me this isn't true. Why do human relationships always have to be so complicated?
I think we've found it. Don't you think this is the perfect place?
Looks pretty good to me.
I better take some pictures to show Lily, but I'm sure she'll adore it.
I was only in the Scouts for a couple of weeks, but I did learn one trick. You point the 12 on your watch toward the sun, and halfway between that and the hour hand, you go north.
What are you doing?
Just an old Scout trick.
You're in the Scouts too? You really are the outdoor guy.
I'll just mark where we are on the map.
You know how to locate us?
I've been checking directions along the way. No point nailing the perfect romantic spot if we can't find it again later.
So, mission accomplished then.
Completely and entirely.
We better get back, otherwise Sam will have more steam coming out of her ears than the cappuccino machine.
This way.
I'll never get lost with you around.
Bye. Thank you. Come again. Please not if I'm working here. Okay, I've thought about things and maybe overreacted before. I can't believe Lily's really interested in Marcus. Well, not in that way, but something's going on, and I need to find out what. Most problems are caused by simple misunderstandings, right? So I just need to do the sensible thing and talk to Lily, girl to girl.
Marcus, you can't.
We're not.
Forget about Sam. She can survive perfectly well without you. I can't.
But I promised.
I told you, you have to forget her. You have to stay with me.
Did I just hear what I think I heard? This is terrible. I have no idea what to do about it.
Are you sure this is the right way, Ben? We seem to be taking a lot longer getting back.
It has to be. Look, I figure we're right here on the map, so we just keep heading this way, east.
That way is west.
No, it's east. See, north is that way.
No, Ben, that's south.
Sophie, I was in the Scouts, remember? Bushman Ben? Here's how you find directions. You point the 12 on your watch toward the sun, and then halfway between that and the hour hand is north.
That's in the southern hemisphere.
What?
In Australia, the sun is in the north, but in Germany, it's in the south, towards the equator.
No. Well, now what do we do?
We need to find our way back to where we started.
Oh, I know. We'll just reverse my directions. Where I've marked north, we go south. Right foot east, we go west.
It's worth a try, I suppose.
We better get a move on while the sun's out. Otherwise, we'll never get any direction. Ah!
Are you hurt?
Just my pride. Not that there's much of that left. I never like this shirt anyway.
You want me to be your boyfriend?
No, I want you to pretend to be my boyfriend. I know it sounds strange, but I can explain.
Okay, I mean, I can understand why you'd want me. The thing that really amazes me is why so many other girls don't.
Look, Jack, it's not funny. Okay, it is funny in a stupid sort of way, but believe me, I wouldn't be asking such a cringe-making favor if I wasn't desperate.
Seriously, though? I mean, is she even gonna believe me? I'm not exactly the world's greatest actor.
Are you kidding me? You can lie more believably than anyone I know.
Is that a compliment? It doesn't sound like one.
Right now, it's a compliment. Please, Jack, you have to help me.
Okay, I'll do it if that's what you want. But I don't guarantee the results.
Thanks, Jack. You don't know how much this means to me.
Just tell me exactly what you want me to say and hurry. I mean, if I have any time to think about it, I'll chicken out for sure.
Wait up. Can we take a break for a minute? I'm pooped.
Okay. We might as well have something to eat, too.
Good idea. I'm starving. Anyway, can't be far now. Well, we should be at the castle in no time.
Ben, I think you should take a look around.
Sophie, can we eat first and look later?
It's the perfect setting for a picnic.
Sophie, we already have one perfect setting. We don't need another one.
No, I mean, it's the one we've already chosen.
I don't believe it.
We've been going round in circles.
What was I saying about pride? Whatever it was, forget it. Pride has just given way to complete humiliation. So I'm really sorry, but we're gonna have to call for help. Can I borrow your phone?
I left mine on charge at the castle. Don't you have yours?
My prepaid card ran out. Mine's there too.
So, let's take stock. We're totally lost, and we can't call for help. Can this get any worse?
It could. I think I might need to go to the toilet.
Of course I remember you, Jack. You're in Sam's band, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Hold on a minute. I'll go and get her.
Actually, Lily, I don't want to speak to Sam. I wanted to speak to you.
Me?
Yeah. You see, I've got this, well, it's sort of a personal problem.
Oh, have you spoken to a doctor?
No? No, it's not that kind of a problem. You see, Sam and I have been a bit of an item for a while now.
An item?
Yeah, you know, hanging out together. A couple.
Really? Sam certainly kept that quiet.
Yeah, well, I guess deep down, Sam's just a really shy girl, actually.
I hadn't noticed.
Anyway, I was hoping you could do me a favor.
What kind of favor?
Well, it's coming up to our 6-month anniversary, and I was hoping you could buy her a present from me. I don't know, chocolates or something.
Sorry, you want me to buy a present from you for Sam?
Yeah, I'll pay you back. Just send me the bill, okay?
And I suppose you want a card too?
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. No, a card is a top idea.
Any particular inscription?
You know what? Actually, I think I might leave that with you. Girls are so much better at that kind of stuff anyway.
Certainly, Jack. I'm sure Sam will be deeply touched by your gesture.
Well, what can I say? That's just the kind of guy I am.
I feel really bad.
It's okay, Ben. Anyone can get lost.
No, it's not that. I haven't exactly been completely honest with you.
What do you mean?
When I said I was a real outdoors guy and really at home in the bush, I might have exaggerated things a bit.
I was kind of starting to get that idea.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I like Ben, the not outdoors guy, too.
Thanks. So, how are we going to get out of this mess into which I've so brilliantly dropped us?
If we can get high enough, we might be able to spot a landmark and get our bearings from there.
Yes. Why didn't I think of that?
This looks easy enough to climb.
I'll do it if you like.
Don't worry. I climbed lots of trees in my childhood.
Okay, but be careful. That's it. You're doing great. Can you see anything up there?
There's too many leaves. Maybe a bit higher.
Sophie!
Oh, Sam, thanks for stepping in today. You were a real lifesaver with these tourists.
No problems, Lily.
I'm curious. Tell me more about Jack, the guy in your band.
What's there to say? He's cute and sweet, and maybe he'll even be able to visit me in Germany next holidays.
So, you really quite like him then?
Yeah, Jack's a really great guy. Better than great. The best, actually. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason. Just wondering. By the way, where's Sophie? Shouldn't she and Ben be back by now? It shouldn't take this long just to find a picnic spot, especially with Ben helping.
This forest. How easy would it be to get lost?
4 hours, you say?
And they don't have their phones, so we can't call them either.
What do you think we should do?
We need to find them. That's what we should do. And we need some expert help.
Okay, Schnitzel, ready to be a hero?
Schnitzel's always ready. Although he's not getting any younger, unfortunately.
Rather like us, I'm afraid, my dear. Happy anniversary, by the way.
And to you, darling. Not quite the anniversary we planned, is it? Did you bring a piece of Ben's clothing, Sam?
If your dog doesn't get a scent from this, he won't get it from anything.
How's that?
It's good. Thank you.
Can I get you anything else?
A taxi home?
No worries. Might take a couple of weeks to get here, but we'll both be dead by then, so it won't matter.
Oh, Ben!
Sorry, bad joke. I just have one final request.
Which is...
The next time I ask you to help me look for a romantic spot in the forest, please say no. Let's go see a movie instead.
I promise.
This is incredible. I asked them to search for a picnic spot, not a trade route to Africa. Are you sure they came this far?
Mrs. Snow says they did.
Look!
What? What is it?
It looks like a piece of Ben's shirt.
Are you sure it's his?
How many other people around here have fashion sense like this?
Very good. Then we're on the right track. Lead on, my dear.
Good boy, Schnitzel. Off you go.
They must have noticed we're missing by now.
I'm sure they'll be looking for us.
Yeah, there must be. Meanwhile, it's important to conserve body warmth.
Thank you for your consideration.
Get comfortable. We could be here for quite a while.
Schnitzel!
There they are!
Are you guys all right?
Yeah, except Sophie's twisted her ankle.
I'll survive, although I may need some help to hobble home.
Thank goodness we found you. I was beginning to get worried.
We're really sorry. We just got lost. Actually, I got us lost. I forgot which hemisphere we were in.
I still don't understand. What were you both doing out here anyway?
It's a long story. Tell you what, let's get Sophie back to the castle and we can talk about it then. So, everything ready?
Marcus is taking the violinist down now, and the chef just dropped off the food.
Excellent. I must say, I owe you a big vote of thanks, Sam. But I'm not sure my simple words can compete with this.
What's that?
From your most ardent admirer, I believe.
Oh, Jack. Awesome. To Sam. You're the best. That's so sweet. How could I be interested in anybody else when I've got a guy like Jack waiting for me back home in Australia.
Sam, I'm really happy for you. But can we just talk for a moment?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, here it comes. The lecture about staying away from Marcus.
When you spend a lot of time with someone, it's easy to mistake friendship for something more. But honestly, I think you'd be much better off staying right away from Jack.
Oh, Lily, don't... Sorry?
I mean, Jack's obviously a good band partner, but you should just leave it there.
But...
No boy who's even half worth bothering about gets someone else, someone he doesn't even know, to get his girlfriend a gift. I mean, how totally unromantic is that?
Well, I suppose...
You'd be much better off with a guy like Marcus.
Marcus?
Why not? You two get along well enough. In fact, you seem to like each other a lot. And I'm sure Marcus wouldn't ask someone else to buy you chocolates.
But I thought...
What?
I thought that you were jealous of Marcus paying attention to me.
Me? Jealous of... What on earth gave you that idea?
Earlier today, I saw you two in the library. You were telling him to forget me.
Poor Sam. Hasn't anyone told you about the dangers of hearing only half a conversation?
Dangers?
It wasn't like that at all. I told you, you have to forget her. You have to stay with me.
But she's got so much to do.
Marcus, we all have much to do. You have to stop trying to help everybody, even the lovely Sam. Otherwise, we'd be exhausted.
But really, I don't mind, Lily.
And that's the problem. Sometimes you just have to say no to people.
Even to you?
Well, in an emergency, perhaps. Possibly.
So, the jealousy I thought you felt...
It was all in your imagination.
Lily, I'm so sorry. What an absolute idiot I've been.
Forget it. Come on, we have a romantic picnic to attend.
Lily, thank you so much for organizing this.
Thank you all for your splendid contributions. You've truly made it a day to remember.
Actually, I'd be quite happy if we could all forget some things about it.
Mummy, Daddy, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary!
So, at the end of the day, how did our castle fare in the romance stakes? All in all, I'd say it's complicated. I mean, even though 1 + 1 should make 2, in romance, sometimes it makes 3 or 1, which is kind of confusing. But I guess that's also why it's so fascinating. That's my theory anyway, at least until tomorrow. Long ago, way back in the dark ages before smartphones, hip-hop and reality TV, being an aristocrat meant prestige, position and power. But as history tells us, everything has a use-by date, and aristocratic privilege is no exception. But some people read a different history book, and if this means their views sometimes conflict with the rest of the world, then that's the rest of the world's problem. It's certainly not theirs.
Is anybody hurt?
I don't think so. Is everybody okay?
What on earth do you think you're doing, hogging the road like that? It's lucky for you I have my wits about me. You're not locals, are you?
Well, actually, we are
The one thing you do not do around here is dawdle in the middle of the road. Next time I suggest you catch a bus.
Nice to meet you too, Grumpy.
Cool Culture's Castle of the Month. Next month, it'll be us.
You've organized it.
Not yet, but I will. We have to get our castle in here, Sam. This magazine has a circulation of 500,000+.
Oh, that's big.
And most of the readers are under the age of 25. Being Castle of the Month will change your image completely. Overnight, we'll become cool.
Right, so how do we become Castle of the Month?
We get selected by the magazine's owner, Duke Konstantin von Droste-Schattenberg.
Oh, right.
He's mega rich, and he's ruthless, and notoriously hard to impress. But he hasn't met me yet.
So what's your plan?
The Adel auf dem Radl.
The what? The name sounds like the latest in kitchen appliances, but according to Lily, the Adel auf dem Radl are serious business. They're the teenage children of German aristocrats. Every summer they ride from castle to castle to meet and stay with other aristocrats, all of which gives rise to the obvious question.
Why? It's tradition, and this year I've invited them here.
But how will this lead to us being Castle of the Month?
One of this year's group is a guy called Karl Christoph. He's a prince, and he just happens to be the son of Duke von Droste-Schattenberg.
I get it. You want us to butter him up, right?
Exactly. We'll be such excellent hosts, he'll persuade his father to feature us in the very next issue.
So what's he like, this prince?
Never met him, but I can imagine. He'll be just like his father. Arrogant, pushy, a complete snob.
Sounds like he and Lily will get on just fine then.
Okay, everyone clear about what to do?
Got it.
Yeah.
We've got 4 hours before they arrive. Just follow the plan and it'll be smooth sailing.
Hey, dudes. What's happening?
So much for smooth sailing. Lily forgot there's a loose cannon on board.
What?
Sam, could you have a word with Ben about,
Sure. Ben, Lily has to host some important guests this weekend. They might be a little...
In love with themselves?
Kind of.
So she'd like me to stay out of sight?
Sort of. Yeah.
Ever worry about not being wanted? Not me. Especially when I've scored a freedom pass for the weekend. How good is that? No worries, guys. I'm out of here. Ciao.
Ben took that really well.
He's a social reject. Not having to meet people is his idea of heaven on a stick.
Excuse me, teen. Thought you might want to know. I think your guests have arrived.
Already? But they're 4 hours early.
That is some bike riding.
Marcus and Sam, please finish the table. Hi, everyone. Welcome to... Oh,
Miss von Hasenburg?
yes?
Is the Baron here?
No, he's out on business. Who are you?
I'm Sheriff Bauer. This is my assistant, Mr. Bach. I have a repossession order for certain items.
I don't understand.
The listed items were offered as security on a bank loan taken out by the Baron.
So,
Apparently, the Baron is in arrears on the repayments.
this can't be right.
May we come in, please?
Arrears? Stuff and nonsense. The man's mad. Put him on. Sheriff Bauer, now listen to me.
Just doing my job, Baron. If you wish to dispute this, you must deal directly with the bank.
I mailed them a check weeks ago.
It appears the bank has a different version of events. I'll put your daughter back on, Baron.
I'll be there as soon as possible, Lily. The bank's clearly made a mess of things, as usual. Where on earth is that fool mechanic?
I must ask you not to remove, alter, or otherwise disfigure any of the repossession stickers.
Oh, Sheriff, please, not the chairs. I'm hosting a very important dinner tonight.
Identified items will be collected on Wednesday. Might I suggest you remove the flowers from the vase?
Isn't it enough to be poor? No, now the von Hasenburgs are dead cheats, too. It's totally humiliating.
I didn't know the accounts were this bad.
And we can forget about appearing in cool culture.
The Adel auf dem Radl are here. Shall I tell them you'll be out to meet them?
No, send them away.
I'm sorry?
Tell them we've had an outbreak of disease. They should go quickly. Their lives are at stake.
Don't you think that's a little extreme?
What else can we do? We can't let them see the stickers. The shame would be unbearable.
Is there any way you can stall them from coming inside?
What good would that do?
We can't remove the sheriff stickers, but we can at least try to hide them.
That's a plan.
No, it's not. It's hopeless.
Come on, Lily. We're not beaten yet.
All right, I'll do what I can. Just hurry.
You take the living room, I'll take care of the entrance hall.
Welcome, everyone. I'm so pleased to see you all. I'm Lily von Hasenburg.
Hi, I'm Kai Christoph.
Karl Christoph as in...
As in Prinz Kai Christoph von Droste-Schattenberg.
You're different from how I imagined.
You're expecting someone wearing a crown, maybe?
Not quite.
Excuse me. We've had a long, hot ride, and we'd really like to take a bath, please.
Of course. So, may we come in? We just have to wait a little while the hot water is trucked in from the village.
You don't have your own hot water?
It's an environmental decision. You know, greenhouse gases and all that. We're very active on global warming.
So, how does it work?
Global warming?
No, your hot water system.
It's actually quite complicated. The hot water's arrived. Please come inside.
Oh, sorry.
This is Ben. He works here. Ben's very busy today. Aren't you, Ben?
Yeah, very busy. Couldn't be busier. I'll just busy off then.
You can just leave your bags here. Let me introduce Sam, a relative visiting from Australia.
Hi.
And Marcus, he's staying here this summer on work experience.
Hi, pleased to meet you.
Hi.
That's amazing! Do you read that too? I so adore that magazine. Is that the latest issue? Oh, wow. I must get that. Do you subscribe?
Oh, yeah, it's one of Karl Christoph's father's magazines.
Oh, cool.
So, shall we go through?
Apple juice for everyone?
Oh, yes, please.
Marcus said he took care of this room, but there's more stickers in here than a supermarket. Quick, do something, Sam. I see you've noticed our sticker. It's quite bright, isn't it?
It is rather.
We've put them on various things because...
Yes?
Because... Think, Sam. Why have we put the stupid things on? Say something. Anything.
Sam? It is Sam, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to burn this?
Awesome. Thanks. This is what the stickers are for.
Sorry, you've lost me.
It's for a fashion shoot. They're markers. They're marking the props we'll use in the shots.
Really?
Yeah, it's an assignment for my school back in Australia. Lily's mother has this great boutique and they have all these great clothes, and so I thought, hey, we've got the castle, got the props, got the clothes, so what a great opportunity.
That's so brilliant. I'd love to see it. When's the shoot happening?
When do you leave?
Tomorrow, straight after lunch.
Oh, that's a shame. The shoot's in the afternoon. You'll miss it. I'm sorry.
Well, we can stay a couple more hours, can't we?
It's in the very late afternoon. Almost nighttime. You probably wouldn't see very much.
We're supposed to be at the next castle by 5.
Well, we can call them. I'm sure they won't mind. Listen, everybody, surprise time. There's a fashion shoot happening here tomorrow, and we're all staying to watch it.
What more can go wrong? Half the furniture's repossessed, the art often rather arrived the same day, and now they're staying to watch a non-existent fashion shoot.
I'm really sorry, Lily. I couldn't think of anything else.
It's not your fault. But the cool culture idea is definitely kaput. Daddy?
I'm broken down again. I'm sure it's the fault of those idiot cyclists. I hope they're on the next state by now, because if I ever see them again...
Daddy's spending the night in the car. At least he won't be here to make things even more complicated.
The big question is, how are we gonna pull off this fashion shoot tomorrow?
We can't. It's impossible.
But they were all expecting it.
I did say it was for an assignment in Australia, so it's not like we have to go way over the top with it.
Come on, guys. Fashion shoots need fashions to shoot. That's why they're called fashion shoots. And what about models to wear the fashions? And lights and cameras? No way can we get all that together by tomorrow.
Let's not give in yet. You go ahead with hosting the dinner party and keeping the prince happy. Sam and I will try and think what to do about the fashion shoot.
You sure you can come up with something?
We don't have much choice, do we?
I think you'll enjoy our venison, Carl Christoph. The von Hasenburgs have a long tradition of hunting.
I don't hunt myself. Not into that kind of thing.
Oh, neither am I. Not personally, anyway. Hunting. Terrible sport. It's not even a sport, if you ask me.
I wouldn't go so far as to say it was bad.
Oh, I didn't mean it was bad. Not in the sense of, you know, bad.
In what sense then?
In the sense that hunting is... How can I put it?
Boring?
Yes, boring. That's it, exactly. Not bad, boring.
Actually, I don't hunt because I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, are you? No one told us.
Sorry, I'm joking. I eat anything and everything.
Carl Christoph's a terrible tease.
Yes, I can see that.
Would you excuse me a moment?
So, we're all terribly excited about your fashion shoot tomorrow, Lily.
Sounds great fun.
Yes, it should be interesting. Would you excuse me for a moment? He's gone. It's a disaster. It was already a disaster, but now it's a worse disaster.
Who has?
The prince.
Where's he gone?
I don't know. To the sunset, probably. Every time I open my mouth, I put my foot in it.
Are you sure he didn't just go to the bathroom?
Maybe. The way things are going, I've probably given him food poisoning.
Well, the good news is the fashion shoot's coming along.
I'll take the shots. Sam and Sophie will model. We have a camera.
All we need now are the fashions.
Sorry, but isn't that the important element?
We thought... Do you think your mother would lend us some clothes?
That's a bit desperate, isn't it?
We are desperate.
Has anyone seen Ben?
No, why?
The kitchen's run out of... Do you really want to know?
No.
Didn't think so.
Now the dinner's a shambles. I think I want to lie down for about a year.
Ben? Ben?
Hey, Soph, what's up?
Why are you sitting up there?
I'm on embarrassment avoidance duty.
What?
It's a long story. What did you want?
I need a favor, urgently. I forgot to order the strawberries.
Wouldn't you know it? It is an emergency. You won't miss it.
Excuse me. Does anyone know where the prince might be?
Oh, I wouldn't worry. He wanders off all the time.
He's so easily bored.
Excuse me, Lily. Will there be dessert?
Sorry?
Will there be dessert?
Of course. It's on its way, isn't that right, Sophie?
That's right. It's on its way.
Uh-oh. Hi.
Ben, isn't it? Glad to see you like my bike.
Look, I can explain. My bike had a puncture and we suddenly had an emergency.
An emergency?
We ran out of strawberries for the dessert.
Well, that is an emergency.
Here.
No, stay on my bike. We better hurry. An emergency is an emergency, right?
Thanks. This bike is amazing.
Finest German engineering. Hey, can I borrow that surf magazine I saw you with?
Sure. Do you surf?
Anytime I can. I'm not that good in it, but I love it.
Then you're halfway there.
See, his bike's not there. He's gone. For good, probably. Carl Christoph,
Sorry, urgent delivery.
Dessert has arrived.
we were worried about you.
Riding shotgun on the strawberry delivery. Excuse us.
Hey, KC, we'll drop these off and then take in that football game on TV.
KC! Hey, call him KC.
Looks like they're new best friends.
Why do I bother? I give up.
Poor Lily. This wasn't how the script was meant to go at all. Not only has she failed to impress the prince, but now he's bonded with the least aristocratic person on the planet. My brother. It's all looking good. Fingers crossed, though, we might just get away with it.
Here's our first offering. What do you think?
I'd say sensational.
I'd say you're exaggerating.
Not at all. You look great. Doesn't she, Lily?
You do, Sophie. And thanks so much, Mummy, for helping. I'm sorry it looks like being for nothing.
Not at all. It's going to be fun. I might even use some of Marcus's pictures for promotions in the shop.
Anything you want, Baroness.
Right then. Are we all ready?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Then let's do it.
That was great fun.
Yeah, congratulations. We really enjoyed it.
I'd love to buy the clothes. Where'd you get them?
Oh, from this little boutique in town. I can give you their email address if you like.
Yeah, super.
Congratulations, Lily. And to you too, Sam. I didn't think you'd be able to pull this whole thing together in just one night.
Sorry?
The fashion shoot? Quick thinking, Sam. And the stickers? They're repossession stickers, aren't they?
You knew all along?
One of my father's businesses is a debt collection company. I did some work experience there. But don't worry, your secret is safe.
Call Christoph. You're needed.
Excuse me.
That's the final nail in the coffin, isn't it? My humiliation is total.
Bye, guys. Thanks so much. It was so much fun. I'm definitely gonna check out that boutique. Bye.
Are you sure you can keep this? No worries. It's the least I can do to repay you for helping me fix my flat tire. Give it back when you go surfing in Australia.
I wish. Where's Lily?
Oh, she's not feeling well.
I just saw her inside. She looks fine. What?
Guys, can you give me 5 minutes, please? Okay. Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to say thanks for hosting us.
Yes, well, I'm sorry we didn't live up to your expectations.
That's not true. You exceeded them.
Pardon?
Your castle's been the best day of the lot. We had fun. Me especially.
You have?
Listen. We've got this magazine, Cool Culture.
Oh.
I wondered if you'd be interested in being our Castle of the Month. Well, not you personally.
Seriously?
Don't let me pressure you. If you're not interested, I understand.
I mean, yes. Yes. We'd be thrilled. Thank you.
No, I should thank you. That means I get the chance to come back again, to see you all, if that's okay.
Perfectly.
Follow me, guys. I'll show you a shortcut through town.
Your cousin Ben is a true aristocrat.
Ben?
He doesn't worry in the least what others think of him.
I've heard Ben called lots of things before, but never an aristocrat.
Him.
Who?
The old fool who ran us off the road.
He did?
What is he doing here?
Oh, he's the local, you know, eccentric. He thinks he lives here. We humor him along. Isn't that right, Sam?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. See you soon then, I hope. And maybe I can meet your father then, too.
Yes, that'll be interesting.
Goodbye.
Okay, I know what you're thinking, but it was all I could think of, right?
Castle of the month? I might just rub that in the bank manager's nose when I see him tomorrow, after all the trouble he's caused us.
Baron, I was hanging your coat and found these in the pocket.
What are they?
They're all addressed to the bank. Might these be the loan repayment checks?
I swear I posted those weeks ago.
Daddy.
As it turned out, the bank got paid and we were finally allowed to remove the stickers of shame. And to Lily's delight, the castle made it into Cool Culture magazine. So while it might be true that aristocrats are a species on the verge of extinction, as far as Lily was concerned, the von Hassenbergs were going to be around for a long time yet. Some days you wake up feeling everything's just about perfect. The sun's shining, the birds are singing, and a nice boy is waiting to enjoy your company. On days like this, the world just couldn't be better. Hi, Marcus. Isn't it a beautiful day?
Yeah, very nice. Well, I better get moving.
But you haven't even finished.
You know how it is. Lots to do. Sorry, Sophie. Don't worry, I'll fix that. What have I done?
Hey, Marcus.
Yeah.
I'll meet you at the back, okay?
What for?
The shed cleanup? You haven't forgotten?
Oh, yeah. No. I'll be there in a minute.
It's okay, Marcus. You go. I'll clean up here.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. If you keep breaking things at this rate, we'll have to close the cafe down.
Yeah, sure. I'm really sorry, Sophie. Thanks.
I don't know where Marcus's head is at this morning, but I hope it gets back to normal soon.
Where has my perfect day gone? Yesterday, it seemed like Marcus and I were as happy as lambs. Today, it's like he can't get away from me quick enough. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I don't exactly have a great track record when it comes to boys. When I was 6, I had a huge crush on Jimmy Carruthers. His dad owned a toy shop, and Jimmy always bought me lots of toys and games to play. But one day, through no fault of my own, I made Jimmy look like a dope in front of his friends. Jimmy never forgave me. Even worse, I had to give back every single toy he'd ever given me. Then when I was 9, I fell madly in love with Donald Stanley. I loved him so much that I used up a whole month's allowance to buy him a box of chocolates. Even though it was bribery, it seemed to work. I think he really liked me. But then, just when I thought we'd be best friends forever, I opened my big mouth. Things didn't get any better when I hit 12. I really liked Johnny Mason, and I was sure he liked me too. In my mind, there was no doubt whatsoever. Johnny and I were the perfect match. Unfortunately, Johnny had other ideas, and none of them included me. Are you beginning to see a pattern here? Like, whenever I really like a boy, that's when he cuts and runs. Somehow I thought Marcus would be different, but there's no mistaking the signs I saw this morning.
Sam, just who I was looking for. I'm planning on shooting another sequence for my film tomorrow, and I need your brilliant Princess Teresa.
Well,
You look lovely on the back of that handsome white stallion. As soon as I can get Marcus to get one, that is. Where is Marcus anyway?
He disappeared out the back somewhere to help Ben.
He's been disappearing a lot lately, and he keeps forgetting things. Where is his head at the moment?
Who knows? He's a boy. I have no idea why boys do anything.
These ones too?
Yeah, mate, everything. The whole lot goes.
Sorry, Ben.
No problem. You know, who cares about an hour's work down the drain?
Sorry, Ben. I just wasn't concentrating.
You feeling all right, mate?
Yeah. Actually, I'm not fine. Oh? Ben, you know about girls, right?
Girls? Well, sort of. Actually, I know as much about girls as Marcus does about clearing rubbish. What exactly did you want to know?
Say there's this girl, right? Hypothetically.
Right.
And say I just keep thinking about her all the time.
Uh-huh.
Then the problem becomes I can't sleep, I can't eat, and it seriously affects my work, right?
Right.
So the question is, what should I do about it? I mean, should I do something or should I do nothing?
Well, both ways have their advantages and disadvantages.
Exactly. So my feeling is, hypothetically, I should do something.
Sounds fair enough.
So you agree then?
Completely agree. 100%, Marcus.
Thanks, Ben. I knew that if anyone had the answers to this, it'd be you.
Anytime, Marcus. Glad to help.
Look, would you mind if I...
No, you go. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, right? We all knew he was talking about Sam, right? I just hope he knows what he's in for. Anyway, I'm glad I could help. I wonder how I did it.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm not interrupting, am I? I can come back later.
No, just emailing the folks. They like to know that Ben and I haven't fallen off a cliff or something.
Yeah, my parents are the same.
Was there something in particular?
Actually, I was wondering,
Yeah?
would you like to have lunch with me? Only if you want to.
Thanks. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Right. I'll make a picnic. Meet you at the gate at 12?
Sounds great. Oh, Marcus?
Yeah?
Lily's looking for you about the horse.
The horse?
The horse.
Okay. See you at 12.
Wow, I didn't see that coming. Looks like the birds might be singing again after all. Actually, I'm pretty sure the birds were singing on the day we first arrived at the castle. Even then, I had a feeling Marcus might turn out to be someone special. He was so sweet, lugging our bags all the way up to our rooms. And for all his nervous chatter and stumbling about,
Thanks again.
I couldn't help liking him. Things really started to develop, though, when I got roped into singing at Lily's dance party. That's when I noticed that we both noticed that we were both noticing each other, if you know what I mean. But just when I thought it was all smooth sailing, Marcus pulled a stunt that scared me half to death,
Goodness.
simply to impress Lily. He apologized later, and as it panned out, everything worked out fine in the end. Well, kind of. We hit another stumbling block when he accidentally recorded a video of me singing a new song for the band. Then, without even telling me, he made it into a video clip and posted it on the internet. Naturally, Jack and Lucy were livid, and I nearly lost my best friends and my band in one hit.
Look, I'm really sorry, Sam.
Once again, he didn't mean it to get so out of control.
And have you seen the new video for the song?
But once again, he managed to fix the situation. So, once again, everything turned out okay. Overall, I guess we've had a slightly bumpy relationship, but the truth is, we really do enjoy hanging out. And no matter what klutzy accidents we have, most days are a lot of fun together. And today looks like shaping up to be one of the best.
I have to hand it to Marcus. He really knew what he was doing when he got out of this job. I'm gonna be here for months.
Come on, you Schweinhund! I don't believe this! Awesome. I thought we could have a picnic at one of my secret places. I like to come here when I have to think about things.
Oh, awesome. Thanks so much for going to all this trouble, you know, to make lunch and everything.
No problem.
My friends back home would be green with envy. Here I am, wandering off to have a secret picnic while they slog it out doing the same old, same old. Am I talking too much?
No, not at all.
I know I go on a bit sometimes. Just tell me if I do, won't you?
Yeah, sure. But you don't.
How good is this? I know I said before that today wasn't perfect, but I was wrong. It's turning out to be even better than perfect.
I hope it won't take long, Ben. I've got urgent business to attend.
There.
Well, what do you know? I haven't seen this for nearly 30 years. I'd quite forgotten it was here.
Did you write it?
Did I what? I saw half Europe on it. Rode it day and night for 4 years.
How come you stopped?
I met Lily's mother. In those days, motorbikes and ladies' hairdos didn't mix well. Different story now, of course.
Wow. Do you think it still goes?
Let's pull it out and take a look.
Don't you have some urgent business to do?
Nonsense. This is far more important. Come on, then.
I'm sorry for my stupid behavior this morning.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can be a pretty big klutz myself.
It's just that I've had some things in my mind lately, and...
And what?
Well, you know I really like you. A lot.
Thanks. I really like you a lot too.
Which is why I think... Sam, I really don't know how to say this.
Marcus, if you have something to say, then just say it, right? I promise I won't bite your head off.
Okay. Sam, I think we should cool things between us.
Done?
Done.
Now then, the moment of truth. Perhaps a couple of more steps, Ben. If it does blow up, then at least one of us will live to tell the story. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3.
It has been 30 years.
It's nothing to a bite like this. Come on, girl. Don't let me down. 1, 2.
Yes!
Yeah! Yeah! You see, Ben? You just have to have faith.
Baron von Hasselberg.
What is it, Sophie? What is it, Sophie?
There's a call for you from the tourist authority.
Oh, not them again. A good clean. That's all she needs.
What do you think? Isn't it amazing?
Amazing noise pollution or amazing air pollution?
Once I fix her up properly, she'll be quieter than a mouse and clean as a whistle.
Impossible. It's a prehistoric wreck.
If I prove I can do it, then you have to come to the movies with me.
And if you can't prove it?
Then I'll go to the movies with you.
That's a no-win situation, right?
On the contrary, my dear Sophie, that is a win-win situation.
I don't understand, Marcus. I thought we were getting along really well.
We are. That's the problem.
Sorry, since when is getting along with someone a problem?
The problem is it's too good, Sam. There's no space for anything else.
I don't get it, Marcus. What did I do wrong?
You. Absolutely nothing. Trust me, it's not you. It's me.
Okay, what did you do wrong?
My problem, Sam, is that I can't stop thinking about you. And it's getting in the way of everything, even my work. I feel like I've lost all control. And the one thing I'm good at is being in control. I'm sorry. I guess I'm just not ready to have a girlfriend.
Well, considering we were never seriously hooked up together in the first place, I guess it doesn't really matter now, does it?
I guess.
So, a perfect day turned into a terrible day, turned back into a perfect day, and now it's the worst day of all time. Why didn't I just stay in bed?
Now, let me paint the scene for you. You, Sam, will be decked out in gorgeous flowing robes, riding your trusty steed. You did find a horse, Marcus?
Of course.
Good. So your horse is led by your faithful groom, who is also your secret love, naturally played by Marcus. Right?
Sure.
Marcus?
Sure.
What's got into you two today? I mean, is it too much to ask for a little bit of enthusiasm?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Wouldn't it be better to wait a while? I mean, I really should practice my riding. It's been years since Pony Club.
There's nothing to worry about. Marcus will be leading the horse the whole way. And with him by your side, what could go wrong? Well done, Marcus. It's quite a good-looking horse. For a farm horse.
Well, it's the only white horse in the district. The owner needs it back by fall, by the way. It needs to plow a field.
Oh, how wonderful. Not just a farm horse, a plow horse. Well, we better get started then.
It's enormous. Much bigger than the ponies I used to ride.
Big, small, they're all the same once you're up there. Just sit there and look pretty, Sam.
If you say so.
And if it's a plow horse, it probably won't even manage to break out of a walk.
That is what I call a motorbike.
Scrubs up well for an old lady, eh?
Oh, you've done a marvelous job, Ben.
I can't wait to see you take it out for a spin.
On the contrary, Ben, you've done all the work. That honor should be yours.
Are you serious?
Never more so. Now, here. Whack, whack. Ha. You must dress for the occasion.
Unbelievable. Thanks, Baron.
Of course. But as you're too young to have a license, you'll have to stick to the castle roads. No riding outside the property.
No problem. There's enough tracks and trails around here to keep me going for hours.
So when do we launch?
Well, there's no time like the present.
My thoughts exactly.
It's a long way down.
You look gorgeous, Sam, just like a princess.
Thanks. So, what do you want us to do?
So, the most important thing is to capture the love the princess and her groom feel for each other. So as you approach the camera, gaze adoringly into each other's eyes.
Now she tells us. But if we do that the whole time, we won't be able to see where we're going.
Trust your instincts, Sam. Just feel the moment and everything will take care of itself.
Thanks, Lily. That solves all my problems.
Goodness, I feel like the father of the bride. Except motorbikes cost less.
So what do you think, Sophie?
I can't believe the change. It looks amazing.
Just wait till you hear it. Purrs like a kitten.
Come on, then. Enough dallying. Start her up, Ben.
Okay, everybody ready?
Ready.
And action!
Minimal noise pollution.
And you got the exhaust under control, too.
See, I keep telling you, Sophie, I'm not just a pretty face.
You'd better get out of here while you still can.
Yes, come on, Ben. Get the show on the road.
Stand by to see history in the making.
Hello, chemistry? Come on, you two. You're supposed to be madly in love. Can't you at least look at each other?
Come on, Ben. Give us some throttle. That's more like it.
easy. After Sam, she's in trouble. Go!
Stop! Whoa, boy! Whoa! Marcus!
Can't this thing go any faster?
It's been asleep for 30 years. How fast are you first thing in the morning?
Help me!
There she is! Accelerate!
What's wrong now?
Oh, forget it! Oh, boy.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Can you please help me down?
Yeah, sure. Go slowly, okay?
Oh, I was so scared. I didn't think he was going to stop.
That's one thing about having a plow horse. No way he was gonna jump that gate. It's Lily.
Would you mind doing that one more time? Oh, and a romantic kiss at the end would be the perfect finish.
I can do it if you can do it.
Fine by me.
Ready when you are, Lily.
And action! Now that's more like it.
Sometimes I don't know which confuses me more, girls or machines. Both can make you feel like the tallest tree in the forest or the dopiest animal on the planet. Why is that, I wonder? Maybe it's best not to ask.
Listen, Sam. I was wondering, could we, like, forget yesterday ever happened?
But I thought you were worried about losing focus and stuff.
I was. But I realize if that's the risk I gotta take, then that's the risk I'm going to take.
Are you really sure?
I couldn't be more sure.
Well, if you're game, then I'm game. Boys, huh? I don't think I'm any closer to understanding them. But hey, let's not overanalyze this. Right now, it feels pretty sweet, and I'm gonna enjoy every second of it.
Ben, are you in there? Ben!
Hi.
What's going on? Sophie? Katerina?
Sorry, I think I'm missing a link here.
You haven't just turned into a frog, Ben. You're a toad, and the ugliest one on the block.
Trust me, this isn't what it looks like. I'm innocent. Sophie's got completely the wrong idea. I know it's hard to believe, but only this morning everything was fine between us. In fact, we were getting on better than ever.
One large OJ, sir?
Thank you, waitress.
Guess what? I've got the whole afternoon off.
That's great. Do you want to do something?
Oh, wait. I just remembered I have to go on this picnic with this guy.
A guy? Which guy?
Oh, just a guy. A guy who really likes his orange juice.
Uh-huh.
He's kind of cute, too.
He's?
Although sometimes he can be a bit gullible.
Oh, I knew that. I was just playing along.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, do you want to?
Want to what?
Go on a picnic, you dope.
Ah, yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's meet by the lake at 1, okay?
Oh, what about this other guy? Won't he mind me coming?
Man, there is no other guy.
Just kidding. I got you that time.
Marcus, Daddy's having problems with the office computer. Can you give him a hand?
No problem. As soon as I finish tidying up here.
Sorry, it's urgent. You know what he's like with new technology? Well, anything invented since the steam engine, really.
Stupid computer! I should throw you in the moat!
You'd better hurry, or there won't be a computer left to fix.
On my way.
Thanks.
Ben, could you take these crates up to the attic for me?
Sorry, mate. I've got pressing personal business.
There's a tour group arriving, and we can't leave this mess lying around here. Sophie won't mind if you're 2 minutes late.
How did you know it was Sophie?
You wouldn't dress like that for anyone else. Come on, it won't take long. 5 minutes max.
Okay, but just one load.
Thanks. Really appreciate it.
Done.
I don't believe this! Help! It's an emergency! I have a very important picnic to go to! No phone, no bystanders. I could be trapped in here for years. Worst of all, Sophie's gonna kill me.
Hi, this is Ben. Do the message thing.
Ben, where are you? I wasn't planning on having a picnic all by myself. Call me when you get this.
Hello? Ben? Is that you? Marcus? Why are you still in there? Well, I'm not throwing a party. The door slams and I got stuck in here.
Okay. You push and I pull. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. We have to stop meeting like this.
Ha ha.
Are you lucky I came up to bring the last box?
Lucky? You gotta be kidding. I gotta run. Bye. Oh, I'm so sorry. You won't believe what happened.
I waited over an hour, Ben. Where were you?
In the attic.
The attic?
It's kind of a long story. You see, I was out there in the courtyard, right? And Marcus had boxes, and I was helping him stack the boxes. I know what happened because next thing I know, I had them, and then I was like... Then Marcus came and opened the door, and I raced down the steps, and
Stop. Okay, I get it, Ben.
So, you're okay? You forgive me?
No, I'm not okay.
Oh.
But I do forgive you, this time.
Phew. That's a relief. What about tomorrow? We can have the picnic then?
I'm working. I have an idea. Instead of a picnic, you could come to my place for dinner. Tonight.
Dinner? You mean at your home?
That's usually where my place is. Only if you want to.
Oh, you bet. I mean, yeah, that'd be great. Thanks.
My parents would love to meet you. Let me put my address in your phone so you don't get lost.
Schillerstrasse, number 27.
Can you be there by 7?
No problem.
And you won't be late, will you?
Of course not. You know me.
That's why I mentioned it.
I promise. Cross my heart and hope to turn into a frog.
A frog?
A frog?
Okay, see you then.
Wow. I've never been invited to meet a girl's parents before. Usually, I'm lucky if they want me to meet their pet rabbit.
Actually, there was one time, back in Australia. I was all set to take Natalie Cleghorn to the school dance.
Hello, I'm Ben. Hello, I'm Benjamin Hazelton. I'm really looking forward to taking Natalie to the dance.
It's okay, Ben. Relax. Everything's fine. What's going on? Who are you? Good evening, Mr. Cleghorn, Mrs. Cleghorn. I'm Benjamin Hazelton, and I'm really looking forward to taking Natalie to the dance.
Ben?
Hi, Natalie. Can I just say how nice you look tonight? It's funny how some people take things. For some reason after that, neither Natalie or her parents ever wanted to see me again. Anyway, it's not gonna be like that with Sophie's parents. This time, I'm going to be prepared.
You need to show them you've made an effort, so dress casually but neatly.
Casual, but neat. Got it.
And make sure you shake the father's hand firmly. Germans love a firm handshake.
Firm handshake. Check.
The most important thing is to just relax and be yourself.
Be myself. That's easy.
Wait. I don't mean be completely yourself. Like, don't eat with your fingers. Don't blow your nose like a foghorn. And definitely don't scratch yourself anywhere gross. Okay?
This is gonna be harder than I thought.
Remember to compliment the food and make sure you finish everything on the plate. Otherwise, they'll think you don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and make a big fuss of their dog. Germans love their dog as much as they love their children. Maybe even more than their children. But if the dog likes you, the parents will like you too.
Try not to talk about sport all the time. And don't tell any of your dumb jokes.
My jokes aren't dumb. They're funny.
Trust me, Ben, they so aren't.
Even the one about the duck?
Especially the one about the duck.
Tell them you're going to study medicine, banking, or law.
But I don't want to study any of those.
Not yet you don't, but you might someday, mightn't you?
No. But then again, who knows what the future holds?
Exactly.
And really try and be on time for once.
Why does everyone think I'm always late?
I don't know, Ben. Maybe because you are.
And don't use your mobile. German parents hate them. Make sure you switch it off the minute you get there, okay?
Mobile off. Absolutely. Firm handshake, no scratching, finish everything on the plate. Make a fuss of the dog. Relax and be yourself. Yeah, right. The countdown begins. Schillerstrasse 27. This is it. Fingers crossed. Oh, yeah. Mobile off. Good evening. I'm Ben. These are for you.
Oh, thank you.
My pleasure.
Sorry, who did you say you were?
Ben, from Australia. A friend of your daughter's. I hope I'm not late for dinner.
Dinner?
I've heard you're a really good cook, so I'm looking forward to tonight. I love German food.
Really? Well, you better come in then.
Thanks. Nice to meet you, Mr.
Please, call me Daniel.
Daniel.
And I'm Lena.
Hi, Lena.
So, Ben, why don't you take a seat?
Thanks.
Our daughter's still at her piano lesson.
Yeah? I didn't know she played.
Yeah, she's quite good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll get us something to eat.
So, Ben, you're over here working or studying?
No, I'm just having fun, really. But I am going to study medicine.
Really? Fine profession.
And law and banking.
All three at once?
Probably.
That's an interesting mix. You must be quite a student.
Ben, would you like a biscuit?
Oh, thank you very much.
Don't eat with your fingers.
Actually, could I have a spoon, please?
Of course. There. I've never seen anyone eat biscuits with a spoon before.
Obviously some sort of Australian custom. They are a long way from the rest of the world.
And make sure you finish everything on the plate.
Those biscuits were really delicious. Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome.
Schatzi, behave yourself, please.
I'm sorry he doesn't like visitors.
If the dog likes you, the parents will like you too.
Hello, Schatzi. How are you, boy?
Oh, Schatzi. On your chair. Schatzi, now.
What a nice little doggy.
Try not to call him little. He's a bit sensitive about his size.
Right. Understood.
Excuse me a moment. Mr. Krauser from next door needs me to take him to the doctor's again.
Oh, is he all right?
I hope so. I'm sorry, I'll be back as soon as possible.
That's all right.
Oh dear, piano lesson's finishing. I'll have to pick her up. You mind waiting, Ben? I won't be long.
No, it's fine.
Schatzi, we'll keep you good company. Won't you, Schatzi?
So where is this Australian boy?
I'm sure he'll be here soon, Dad.
Is he usually reliable?
Yes, always.
Then why isn't he here?
You, please.
Maybe he got held up at the castle.
Perhaps you should try calling him again.
Okay.
Hi, this is Ben. Do the message thing.
Ben, you're late. My parents are getting unhappy, and so am I, if you must know. Please call me and let me know what's going on. There's no answer. I think I better go and look for him.
All right, dear.
Come on, Schatzi. If you don't like me, Sophie's parents won't like me either. Let's shake on it, eh? Okay, Pooch. We're gonna be best buddies. Even if it kills me. Here's what we need. That's better. Come on.
nice game of fetch. Off you go. I did the trick, didn't the boy? Nice doggy. Nice little doggy. Here, have the lot. Oh, what? No.
Sophie, I thought you were having dinner with Ben.
He didn't show up and his mobile's turned off. Is he still here?
No, but you know him. He's probably just lost.
He can't be. I gave him directions. They were foolproof.
They might have been foolproof, but were they Ben-proof?
Shotzi, let go! Bad dog! Very bad dog!
Are you sure he said Australian? I don't know any Australians.
Well, he told us that you invited him here for dinner.
I would have told you if I'd invited someone. Should we call the police?
Oh, I don't think so. He seems rather harmless. Perhaps you might recognize him when you see him.
Shotzi, come back!
Ben, are you in there?
Sophie?
Ben!
Hi. Look, I'm really sorry about this, but you won't believe what happened.
What's going on? Sophie?
Katerina?
Sorry, I think I might have missed a link here.
You haven't just turned into a frog, Ben. You're a toad. And the ugliest one on the block.
What? Sophie, wait! I don't know what you're thinking, but whatever it is, you're wrong.
I'm sick of your explanations, Ben. They're just hot air. Tell them to Katerina.
See? I told you I was innocent. Oh, why do these things keep happening to me? I know I should have realized I was in the wrong house, but the one out the front really looked like a 7, and I honestly never met that girl before. You have to believe me.
I do believe you. Her parents told me you went back and apologized.
I'm really sorry about all this, Sophie. I know I made a total jerk of myself, but you can forgive me, can't you?
I guess so.
And you're okay?
No, this time I'm definitely not okay.
But anyone could have made the same mistake.
Maybe, but why do these things always happen to you?
What things?
Like getting locked in the attic, like going to the wrong house, like fighting with their dog, like upsetting my neighbor's parents, like upsetting my parents.
Apart from that?
Ben, some people are accidents waiting to happen. You are an accident in perpetual motion.
Am I?
And it's no fun for me either, never knowing whether you'll show up or not. Anyway, I've got customers. Let's talk later.
This is it. Sophie's about to dump me. And the worst part is I understand exactly how she feels. To be honest, if I were her, I'd dump me too.
An accident in perpetual motion? Sophie said that? Pretty cool description. Wish I'd thought of it.
Thanks. Really appreciate your support, Sam.
The problem is, I think she feels humiliated by what happened. I know I would.
But it wasn't my fault.
She knows that, but you did stand her up twice.
So how do I make it up to her?
You're going to have to do something very special.
Something that really shows her how sorry you are.
Something big and romantic.
Like what?
Like dinner at the Eiffel Tower, a gondola ride in Venice.
You're kidding. How am I ever going to be able to swing anything like that? It's impossible. Or is it? Look under the sugar on table 5. Go down to the big tree near the lake.
Oh, Ben.
Please do it. I promise you won't be disappointed. Now walk 30 paces towards the lake, then turn right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 29, 30. Turn right.
Try the other right. Ciao, signorina.
Ben, what is this?
I couldn't afford to take you to Venice, so I brought Venice to you.
You went to all this trouble for me.
I wanted to show you how sorry I am for everything. Perdonami prego, Sofia. And now I'm going to take you on a gondola ride across the lake.
Are you sure about this?
Trust me. Come on, it'll be fun. Sophie! I'm sorry! I'm really unbelievably sorry, please! Okay, you're right. I am an accident, perpetual motion. And if it helps, I don't blame you for dumping me. Let's just get it over with.
Who said anything about dumping you?
But I thought...
Ben, I know you're hopeless, but you're also very sweet. And you make me laugh, which makes up for almost everything. I mean, look at you. Look at us.
Who'd have thought it? If that's all it takes, then I should stop being such a tryhard.